and I have decided that I'm going to do a spring break farm vlog, because one of the things that a lot of people said they wanted to see was more about the farm and to learn more about the farm. So I'm gonna do some snippets of some recordings during the time that I am off over break, and hopefully y'all will enjoy seeing what I do. So it is actually technically not spring break yet. It is the Wednesday before. It has rained again, and I don't know if you can see the water standing on the ground. We are totally soaked right now. There is nowhere for this water to go, and everything is very, very wet. The neighbor's driving by. But looks like spring break is going to be clear and the temperatures are going to be nice. So I've got some projects that I want to get done. I don't know how many of them that I will get done, but I thought I would walk you around and show you some of what I want to get accomplished over spring break. First thing that needs to happen is this chicken tractor needs the bottom wire completely replaced on it. I've got the wire. I need a new staple gun. And then also over here, I need to muck out those chicken pens and take down my shades there. Aren't those fancy? I need to muck those chicken pens out, and they need new wire all the way around the bottom. A shoot the moon project would be to finish this last run here. I doubt that I'll get that much done, but that's kind of a shoot the moon project. Another project is I tried to move this doghouse by myself. It did not go well. I got it off balance on the loader and it flipped over on its side. But I want to try to move that next to the coop area, and then there's a pen in the weeds there that I'm going to take apart, and I'm going to extend the pen out for the chickens and for Penny, and that will be Penny's permanent house. I don't clean my garden up in the winter because it gives places for butterflies and things to overwinter. So I will be working on cleaning this up. The plan for this year, part of this will be taken up with the new chicken pen addition, but I also want to plant some trees. If I've got enough money, I want to order some, at least some plum trees and another pear tree, because I have a pear tree there and I have a pear tree there, and they're both the same variety and they won't pollinate each other. But to clean up the garden area is one of my big projects while I'm off, and to get it ready for planting. Another shoot the moon project would be to paint the coop. I have the paint, I just need to do it. So maybe I'll get that done. You saw me replace this gate at Christmas time, so now I need to replace this run of fence here. What I want to do is take the wire out and just put these panels like I've got here. Put these panels, in fact, use those are 16 feet, so that'll get me about half to 3/4 of the way along this run. I want to replace all of those and take the old wire out, but I need to get my tractor going so that I can scoop out. This is where I have been feeding hay, and I want to scoop this out for two reasons. I need it so I can make the fence right, plus this will make great compost for my garden. But I need to fix the fence because it's in a bad shape, and I just want it fixed. It looks bad. So we're going to try to do that. My compost pile there with an old rotted bale of hay. I need to clean out from underneath the rabbit cages again and add to my compost pile. I want to this is my poor bedraggled storage building. Next year's plan is to replace this, but if I can make it limp along one more year, I just need to get in there and organize it. I need to get in the garage and organize it. I need to prune and feed my rose bushes. There's a rose bush there. That's an old-fashioned climbing rose. I need to prune and clean up around. This is the barn tin that I have saved back for putting on my kitchen walls. I'm probably not going to get to doing that over spring break, but I would like to get around to doing that this summer, so I need to restack and organize this so that I have my like pieces the same size. This was all salvaged from a barn that my dad built. Here's the big holdup. I have a flat tire on my tractor. This is one of the big back wheels. I think it's leaking around the valve stem. So my neighbor came yesterday and unloaded it. It's loaded in the back, or undid it. Took it off the tractor. It's in the back of my truck now. So I'm going to take it to the co-op and see if they can fix it well enough that I can limp along, but it may be too dry rotted for them to fix. I know it's leaking around the valve stem, but if it's so dry rotted I can't do anything with it, I'll just have to replace it. I need to move this stuff out of the yard for springtime. This is what was left over from the wreath making party that needs to be put away. One of my poor planters over here is falling apart, so I'm going to see if I can repair it, and if not, I'm going to take it apart and try to build something different. This is my little sitting area with my fire pit. Try to get, just get some, my sage made it through the winter though, look at that. So try to see what about planting some early things in these planters. And back here is one of the first priority projects that has to happen. Got to go to Lowe's on Saturday and get the stuff that I need. Hi guys. That has to be fixed. That has to be fixed. I have a hole in the corner of my house and I need to trim all this stuff up, but luckily I just bought a new chainsaw, so that will be great. I'm going to try to clean up back here. I don't need this privet bush. I'm going to clean up some of these vines because this is another old-fashioned rose bush right here that I would like for it to get some sun and look nice. You can see it's starting to put on a lot of new growth, so that's very exciting. It's a beautiful old tea rose and it smells wonderful. So I'd like to clean up a lot of this stuff and get it out of here just to open this area up a little bit more. And I've asked for help with that before, but people don't like to run chainsaws for anybody but themselves apparently. So I have given up on that. I do need to be able to do a little bit of cleaning up. Like these are all waste trees. This is a waste tree. That back there is, this is. Now this is not, this is my 9-bark bush, and you can see it's putting on a whole bunch of growth here, but this is also a waste tree. So I need to cut all these things down. Underneath these big oak trees, all of this stuff on this side is scrap that needs to be cut. This little tree actually is something I want to keep, but I need to prune it into shape. That one needs to be cut. The one on the other side of the air conditioner needs to be cut. These are waste trees. They need to be cut down. Then over here, I have some native dogwoods, which are just starting to put on new growth. Have some native dogwoods, some species dogwoods. This is a beauty berry. I need to trim this back so it doesn't take this over. The idea was this was going to be a meditation space, so I found this cool flat rock that I was going to use out here. This is another dogwood. Over here I have a little buckthorn tree that somebody gave me, and it's starting to put on new growth, so that's exciting. There's a peony here that I need to put a cage around so the guy that mows doesn't mow everything, mow over it. My nectarine is starting to put out blossoms, so hopefully it won't get its butt froze off. And this is another dogwood, and then this is a redbud. This is a redbud tree, which is our state tree, and I had one outside my bedroom when I was a little girl, so I planted this one here. Yeah, so that's some of my trees. You can see how wet it is. It's just nasty. Anyway, this is some of the last of my hay, but you see there my tractor has got missing a tire, so we got to get that tire repaired. And then also I talked to my neighbor about repairing these hoses. These are some hydraulic hoses that are beyond needing to be repaired, and they said they thought they could build me. I need these 3 replaced. I've already replaced this one and one on the other side, so I really need those replaced so I can do the things that I need to do. This one I had replaced last year, and one of these big ones I've had replaced, or these two, I've had these 2 replaced. So get those 3 replaced and she'll be in pretty good shape. So you can see I've got my work cut out for me. Some of the other things I've got planned during break, we got a basket making day and a class. So I'm getting together with Sasha and her mom to do a kit we bought actually last year, and then there is a basket making class on the 23rd. We've got horse show practice with the kids. On Tuesday I'm taking Barnice and Luna to be spayed at the vet, and then I am driving up north a little ways to trade some rabbits with someone. I've got several male Flemish Giants, and they're wanting some different bloodlines, and they've got some females, so we're going to do a little bit of trading. And then on Wednesday, Kathy said she might be able to come help me. She is off next week also. So we'll just see how much we can get done. Willie has got a vet appointment tomorrow for the dog chiropractor, so I'll try to video some of that too. But that's kind of our pre-spring break extravaganza. We'll see how much I get done. I try to be reasonable, but then I seem to hardly ever get everything done, because it seems like sometimes you run into things that take you longer than you think they're going to. I did get a new chainsaw. If you follow my Instagram, you saw the pictures. I'm waiting on the safety equipment to come in. I ordered the chaps and the gauntlets, the Kevlar arm guards, and that gloves, and a head face guard thing. I mean, I know some people, oh, you could just blow it up, but I'm not going to do that. I want to be safe, and I'm out here by myself, so I have to observe every potential safety precaution that I can. It's just the smart thing to do. So yeah, so I've got a lot of things that I want to try to get done over spring break. We'll see how much I actually get done. At least it looks like this year the weather is going to be on my side, so that's a plus. You know, barring any other unforeseen circumstances, you know, I should be able to get part of this done. The number one thing that has to get done is I have to fix that hole in the roof, and I've got to get that doghouse moved. Those are my top 2 priorities. So to do the doghouse, I've got to get the tractor fixed. So tomorrow morning, the first thing I'm going to do before I go volunteer at the middle school is drop that tire off to see if they can repair it. If they can't repair it, then have to buy a new one and get it mounted. So yeah, that's just, but I thought I would do a vlog because a lot of people seemed interested in what goes on the farm, so I thought I would kind of intersperse my vlog with little tidbits of history. For example, my little tractor back there that we're taking to get fixed, that tractor we bought that when I was a freshman in college. So it's a 1980, maybe 88 model. It's been an excellent little tractor. It's a 45 horse Ford tractor. We've got my bigger tractor, which is sitting over here, which I don't use all that much, and I'm actually going to let my neighbors use in the hayfield just to get it used. It's a 55 horse John Deere tractor that's 35 years old, still in really good shape, other than it has a hydraulic leak. So yeah, so anyway, so that's a little bit of history of the farm. You know, that's just kind of something about what goes on here, but I thought I would try doing a vlog and see what y'all thought. I don't know if I'll do it daily or just kind of do several days or do like a whole week. That might be too long. I might try to do a short one daily, and we'll see how that goes. Y'all can tell me which you would prefer. So yeah, probably gonna wait and post this. I'll take a video at Willie's doctor's appointment tomorrow and getting the tire fixed, and we'll see how that goes. Well, we're here at the vet waiting on the vet to see Willie for his chiropractic adjustment. So we are at Dr. Tina Spencer's, and she does chiropractic adjustment on my horses, and we're going to try him out for Willie for his back. He's not sure.
But at least with a stranger half the time they won't climb up.
Yeah, he's like,
just looking for you.
Mama,
yeah.
Save me.
Before I adjust them, they're more relaxed.
Okay.
And this thing beats your muscle contraction, but if they're just staying tight, it's harder to get them adjusted.
Well, it turns out they could just fix my tire. Steve said that it had a stop in it where I had run over something, which is hardly surprising, but that it was actually looking all right. It probably lasts me a little while longer. So I'm just getting ready to pull out of the dock at the co-op. I've got my feed and my tire in the back. I picked me up some rosemary and lavender plants. And then I also got potato sets or seed potatoes, I should say. And where are they at? Did she put them down in here? Oh, they're in here. I got seed potatoes. I got Yukon Gold seed potatoes, and I got some red onion sets. So that'll keep me busy next week too. And I got myself a new pair of pliers that aren't rusted. So anyway, so yeah, so that's good news about my tractor tire. That saved me a little bit of money anyway, because new tire is about $400, so I'm glad I didn't have to do that. But anyway, so I'm gonna head. Hey girls, you like your mineral salt? Is that good? Is that a good salt block? Yes, that's good. Well, this is why owning a farm means you will never have any money in your life ever. Incredibly windy here today, and apparently the donkeys or somebody has pushed this door over too far, and the wind has caught the door and it has snapped the pulley off, which you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not. What's left of the pulley is right up there, and now the wind is putting stress on the other pulley, and this door is solid wood, so I'm having a hard time lifting it. I'm using, this is why you don't throw crap away, this is a leg off of an old deer feeder that I saved because it's box channel, and I thought, well, I can use it for something. So I've got a message or two out to some friends to see if they can come help me, because I don't have long enough arms to pry the bottom of the door up and push it on the other end to get it back in the track so that it doesn't break the other pulley off. I don't know what I'm going to do about this to get it fixed. I guess I'll see if I can't find some track pulleys somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, maybe this company is still in business and I will see if I can order some more pulleys for my doors. But, or rollers, whatever they're called. Anyway, it's broke. Just another day in the life of a farm. Well, my first day of spring break, or first afternoon, is not really starting out as expected. Luckily, my good neighbors that help me often agreed to come and help me with the barn door. So I had to cancel my class tonight for owls, or I canceled my attendance. The class I wasn't teaching. I was just going to go and enjoy some fellowship with fellow like-minded women. However, my neighbors said they would come help me tonight, so I figured I better strike while the iron is hot, so to speak. I was supposed to have a dressage lesson at 3. I've been looking forward to it all week, but there was some miscommunication about when it was, and I found out that they couldn't get there till 4, and then I wasn't going to be able to have my lesson, so here I'm at home. I get down about stuff, y'all, sometimes, and there are times that I feel like I'm banging my head against a wall, and today is one of those days, and so I know that this will pass, but today is one of those days. But on the bright side, Trixie is here. She came up wanting some attention, which is unusual for her. She's not normally, she's kind of a little bit of a touch-me-not sometimes. And it's that time again. It is time to trim mini horse feet. So I've got little Miss here, and I'm going to sit on my bucket out in the sunshine and trim some horse feet. Yay. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Oh, that feels so good. It's hard being a woolly booger. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard being a woolly booger. Yes. Sure sign of spring. Yeah, the ponies are shedding like crazy right now, so that means spring is here. Who needs the groundhog when you've got these guys? Yeah, you're being a good girl. So are. I know you're being very patient. Someone's feeling full of herself. Silly outfit. Are you mad because they left you? Well, you just got to wait a minute till I'm done and then you can go. Go on. Yeah, you just got to wait. Yep. Well, you got all the good looks, but that tail's pretty sad, sister. You don't care, do you? Yeah, I'll let you out in a little bit. They'll be back. Some of you guys remember Sally from Vlogust. She got boogers today. She had her hurt foot, so I'm trimming on her hoof. It's a little damaged still, the way it grew out, so I'm having to trim on it some. But luckily, she is a very good girl. Doesn't like her ears fooled with, but she's a very good girl, and she'll let me trim her feet without too much trouble, so I'm grateful for that. Well, I'm sitting out here enjoying the evening. It's a nice, mild evening here. The wind has finally died down, and I got the mini horse's hooves trimmed really good, and I trimmed up as best as I could Sally's messed up foot. And I planted my rosemary and my lavender plants, so I've got a good jump start on my spring break list. I hate that I'm missing Owl's class tonight. I'm really disappointed about that, and I'm disappointed I didn't get to ride my horses, because I've been looking forward to that all week. But these things happen, and that's farm life. You know, you just have to roll with whatever you're thrown at on that particular day. I hope that my neighbors can fix my door. They should be here. They usually don't stand me up, but they get busy too with their lives, and I can't fuss if they get busy with other things. Their stuff is priority to them. So anyway, I you know, it's just farm life, and some days, you know, it's great, and every day every day I love it. Some days I don't like it very much, and today's one of those days, because it just seems like everything's going wrong. But it'll be all right. You know, I got a little bit done, and everybody's fed and watered and happy, and Willie's back is doing better. So this is my official spring break vlog, and we'll start tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to an auction tomorrow. I've got to get up early in the morning and go to Lowe's and get some stuff. I used to date somebody that works at the Lowe's, and I know they work through the week, so I won't go up there through the week. Isn't that pitiful? How very junior high of me, I know. But I'm gonna go up there early in the morning and get the stuff to fix the fascia on the back corner of the house, and the rest of my safety gear for my chainsaw should be here first part of the week too, and I'll get that fixed. And Sunday is going to be, I'm going to straighten up that pile of tin, and I'm going to work on cutting the wire off of these pins that need to be repaired, and cleaning out the chicken pens. It's one good thing about this wind is it's drying stuff out. It's drying out the mud, at least on top. It's drying stuff out. So yeah, so you know, gotta take the rough with the smooth, right? That's farm life, and that's okay. It's gonna be fine, and just one foot in front of the other and get little stuff done, and we'll hope for the best. You can't be angry or resentful about situations if you decided to put yourself in them, and you know, you can't be mad at people that are no longer here because they left a huge debt and everything. But I'll tell the story about the farm someday, but anyway, not today. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for this pre-spring break vlog, and I'm probably gonna vlog like every other day, like put a vlog up every other day, because I don't know how exciting it'll be just to put one up every day. But anyway, hope y'all are doing good, and I'll see y'all soon.